the ecological body. This practice is borrowed from Andy McGeeney's book called With Nature in Mind, the Ecotherapy Manual for Mental Health Professionals. The aim of this practice is to raise awareness for how our bodies function, for our well-being and the connections of our insides to the outside world. You can use this exercise at any point, maybe after a mindfulness practice or a short breath meditation, but you can adapt it and apply it as you see fit. The intention of this practice is to draw attention to your body and how it functions, and to draw connections between us and nature, and to remind us to appreciate our bodies and what it does for us. You can just follow my voice through this guided practice. First, we are going to start with the lungs. Take a big breath. Begin by pushing the air out of your lungs from the base of your chest, and then relax and let the air return of its own accord. Do that again in your own time, twice more. How does that feel? Return to your normal breathing and become a silent witness to your breathing. Feel the air moving in through your nose, through your throat, into your lungs. There's nothing you have to do to exchange air. You can trust your body to breathe in and out, over and over for the rest of your life. We share lungs with many other creatures on the evolutionary family tree, from lungfish to all four-legged creatures and birds, not forgetting that nearly all life needs oxygen to exist. We could not stay alive without air for longer than 4 minutes, but consider how easy it is to be alive. As you witness your normal breathing, consider the following. We have 2 lungs hugging each side of the heart and protecting it from shocks. The lungs are directly connected to the heart. Oxygen is absorbed by the inner surfaces of both lungs, whose total surface area is the same as half a tennis court. Fresh, bright red, oxygen-rich blood is pumped around the body from the heart. Then the darker blood returns to the lungs to release its carbon dioxide before once again going back to the heart. The air we take in is warmed by our nose and 2 bronchial tubes leading to each lung. The lungs in X-ray look like a white twin-trunk tree upside down. It is red in iron in the hemoglobin, which holds the oxygen in our red blood cells. Hemoglobin transports oxygen to every single cell in our body with every breath. A mirror substance to our blood red iron is found in plants. The metal manganese gives plants their green color and is the key substance that releases oxygen from the leaves of trees. The used air expelled from the lungs passes over our vocal cords. By subtle contractions, we are enabled to speak, shout, and sing, still keeping aware of your breathing. You can open your eyes and look around. Take a moment, taking all of that in. When you're ready, you can close your eyes again. You're going to focus on the heart next. I want you to pay attention to your heart now. Relax and take your attention to the middle of your chest, deep inside. Feel or imagine your heart breathing gently, as it has done for your whole life. The first rhythms you were aware of were your mother's heartbeat above you. You can now tune into your own heartbeat. This is one of the primal rhythms of nature. A heartbeat is a measure of seconds, just as the path of the sun is a measure of a day, and the seasons mark out the year. You can imagine the arteries in your body going to the lungs to get fresh air and returning to the heart, which then sends blood to the whole body. Bright red blood carries oxygen for energy and also food to every cell in your body. The heart makes sure all of you get the warmth from the center of your body. Your blood passes through your liver and is cleansed of any toxins before making its way back to the heart again. The blood cleanses you in other ways. It takes CO2 back to the lungs. Any waste products are carried to the gut for elimination. Your blood takes other unwanted substances and water to the kidneys for removal from the body. Take time now to appreciate your heart and how it does so much to keep everything flowing and alive in your body. The heart is seen as the source of love. Now I want you to sink deeper into your heart and imagine love accumulating in your heart with each beat. I wonder how you visualize or feel the love in your heart. Is it a warm feeling or a rich color, or what? Feel with each breath your love growing, expanding beyond your heart to fill your chest and beyond. Maybe it reaches your toes and fingertips, so your whole body is filled with love. A letting go and a true acceptance of what you are, just as a mother accepts her young child. Stay with the feelings. They are a recognition of your aliveness as a human being. Now you can imagine this love flowing from your heart to the world beyond you. Imagine love streaming out to the people you know, friends and family you feel close to. A strand of it could go to someone who think you could do with a bit of extra loving right now. Anyone else who needs to be sent some love you can think of. Let it flow out to them right now. With those feelings of love still flowing, we can move on to the next area of your body, which is the skin. Become aware of your skin. Maybe start with your face and hands, which are exposed to the air. What is your skin informing you about the world around you? Is the air moving around you? How strong is the wind, and from which direction is it mostly coming? What temperature is it today, warm or cool? Can you become aware of your skin under your clothes and what difference it makes to be covered up? In our culture, we reveal or conceal our skin according to various customs. For most of our early evolution in Africa, we were naked and lived in the open. How would that be? Can you imagine that? We are most aware of our skin, that is part of us, when it makes us aware of the world around us, that is not part of us. A change in temperature, a sharp thorn, a caressing touch. Our skin informs us of the outside world and brings it closer to us. And it is a boundary to our body, holding us in. Just as a shoreline is the meeting place between sea and land, so our skin is the connection between us and everything else outside. Through our sense of touch, we feel the world. In our awareness, skin is simultaneously both us and our environment. In this way, the illusion of separation is created in our minds. I want you to contemplate one last thought. The cells that make up our skin only live for a week. Our body is continually and in an organized way growing new skin and also shedding itself. It does this by cells choosing to die. They are not diseased, but they have had their time after only 7 days. In fact, billions of our body cells are silently and unknown to us dying every day, in order that the whole system that is us continues. A perfect example of our life and death are one and the same process. I hope you can take this awareness into your day and into the next week, coming months. Be aware of your body and how hard it works to protect you, to carry you, and the way it sustains your life force. Stay safe.